And Max Scherzer turned 41 years old last Sunday in that start in Detroit, and really it was one bad inning that you described, Dan, and he missed his spot. It was a 3-run homer by Gleyber Torres. It was a 3-run third inning that Max gave up, but that was it.
Jonathan India once again is the leadoff man for the Royals. Went 1 for 5 with a double in last night's game.
And it's a slider that's blooped to left, and it's going to drop out in front of Loper Fido. And the Royals have their leadoff man on to begin the game.
So a runner on with nobody out, and Bobby Witt Jr. is up. Right-handed hitting shortstop for Kansas City.
And on the ground to the left side, third baseman Ernie Clement flags it down, slings over to second for one, relay to first, not nearly in time. Witt beats it out. So he's on at first. India's forced out at second. One away in the top of the first inning, and that brings up Vinny Pasquantino.
Fly ball to center field. Straw back into the shadows, but he's got room to make the catch. 2 down. So 2 down, and here's the cleanup hitter for the Royals, their third baseman Michael Garcia.
Hit in the air right center. Moving back, Straw waves off Barger, makes the catch leaning to his left, and that will do it for the top of the first. Cameron, the left-handed starter, gets the ball today for the Royals. A 5-4 record in a 2.44 ERA in 14 starts for the rookie.
It's a lot of right-handed hitters in the lineup for manager John Schneider. No relation to his leadoff hitter Davis Schneider.
Line to left, and Frazier had to adjust at the last moment to make the play. 1 out.
Here's Ernie Clement hitting .277.
That should be routine for Rave, and it is. And there are 2 down.
And so now Cameron contends with Vladimir Guerrero Jr., who had a big swing in the bottom of the first inning yesterday. Guerrero smacks it on the ground towards shortstop. Witt picks it up, moving to his left, throws to first in time for the out. Inning over. A 1-2-3 inning for Noah Cameron. Yastrzemski was in right field yesterday. Today, he's the designated hitter.
Swing and a miss. He got him. Elevated cutter there, gets a whiff from Mike Yastrzemski, and it's the first strikeout of the start for Max Scherzer.
Here's Adam Frazier, the left fielder.
Popped up left side of the infield. Clement moves back in toward the line to make the catch. And that will do it for the top of the second.
Well, first of all, this is a day that Noah Cameron will never forget, opposing Max Scherzer on the mound here today. Pretty cool to face a future Hall of Famer, but Max reminds me a little bit of what we saw in spring training. He looked like vintage Max Scherzer.
And that really got Tyler Heineman.
Oh, right there, right in the kisser. Whew. No, thank you.
Alejandro Kirk is already on the injured list right now with a concussion.
That's a direct shot, and you can see he felt the brunt of it.
He is going to stay. He was in conversation with John Schneider and head athletic trainer Jose Ministral.
Called strike 3. Rave frozen by a curveball. Second strikeout for Max Scherzer in the start. Isbell, another lefty swinger, center fielder for the Royals.
That's hit well deep to left field. Loper Fido over near the line. He can't get there. It's down and a fair ball. Isbell inside is first. He heads to second. It's a double. Second hit of the game for the Royals. And they get a runner in scoring position with 1 out as the order turns over and India heads back to the plate.
And the throw is going to be high and offline. And Heineman really had no shot. Scherzer is slow to the plate. And the Royals have a runner at third with 1 out. Ow! You all right?
Yeah, sorry. That hurt too.
And 9th time this season that India has been hit by a pitch, and you just hope it caught a little bit more of the elbow pad than anything else, though India's walking up the first baseline, flanked by Chris DeLucia.
India walking down to first, so it looks like he wants to stay in the game. Matt Quatrero, the manager of the Royals and a member of their training staff, out to see if he's okay. And now Scherzer finds himself in a bit of a jam. It's first and third, 1 out.
Most dangerous Royal, Bobby Witt Jr. is up in a big spot. In the third inning yesterday, he hit a 3-run homer. Swing and a miss. He got him on the foul tip. Bobby Witt Jr. struck out on his slider. A massive punch out for Scherzer.
Boy, that's a great pitch and a big out against a very good hitter. Now can he get Vinny Pasquantino and keep the Royals off the scoreboard?
Hit on a line right field, charging in Barger, and he makes the grab chest high on the run to keep it a scoreless inning. Scherzer gives up a double, hits a batter, but no runs in the inning.
Noah Cameron returns to the hill. He's got to face the bottom third of the order. It's Miles Straw, Tyler Heineman, and Joey Loper Fido. 2 righties and a lefty here.
Straw bunts it toward first, headed to the second baseman India. He tries to barehand and it gets past him. Straw is safe at first base on a textbook bunt for a hit. He's aboard to lead off the bottom of the third.
Tyler Heineman is at the plate. Looked like he got a little attention in the dugout when he came back in, took the gear off, but he is going to take his at bat.
And it hit Heineman on the hand. Bit of an awkward one there. Wasn't sure initially where that got Heineman. It actually got him on the right arm as he started to swing. Kind of what I'd call the Danny Jansen hit by pitch.
He has had a painful start to his afternoon.
That brings up Joey Loperfido, the 9-hitter.
It's pretty remarkable to think that last year Noah Cameron was still in the midst of his breakout season in Double-A, and now here he is making a really strong case to be the American League Rookie of the Year.
He gets a bunt down. Cameron looks to third. There's nobody there, and they just do get the out at first, as Loperfido will be credited with a sacrifice, and the Blue Jays have runners at second and third.
Bit of a pressure cooker here in the bottom half of the third inning. Cameron has given up a hit and hit a batter. The sac bunt's got them both in scoring position.
We've seen him get out of worse jams than this one here, so let's see if he can get a pop up here.
To center field, it's dropping, and it's down for a base hit. And 2 runs will come in to score.
And the Blue Jays lead 2-0 with the fans on their feet in the bottom of the third.
And now Cameron's going to get a visit. This has been a long half inning for him.
Same awkward spot. There's a couple of runners on. You've got Vladdy over there at first base, and then Davis Schneider over at third. Bo Bichette headed up to the plate. He's really been one of the best hitters in the league this year.
And a base hit into right field for Bichette will bring Schneider home with the 3rd run of the inning.
Well, the big difference so far for Noah Cameron today versus his starts in July, he's just not getting as much swing and miss.
Royals have only had 1 inning against Scherzer today where they've had more than 1 base runner. The inning that's nagging at them right now is the 3rd. To the gap in left center and carrying, and that's going to be down. And that is double number 2 for Kyle Isbell today.
Yeah, 12th and 13th.
Both to the opposite field.
Nice stroke.
But with Scherzer, I don't know if he should be thought of anymore as, wouldn't it be great if he could just, like, he's past that. He's as important as anybody else in this rotation right now, and going deeper and deeper every game. The stuff's getting better and better every game, and they need all the good outings out of the rotation they can get.
Hit high in the air, left center, not super deep. Miles Straw ranging over, waves off Loperfido, and makes the catch to end the inning. Scherzer gets out of trouble again, strands Isbell on third after a 1-out double.
Battle of future Hall of Famers, and Salvi's had a lot of success against Scherzer in his career.
With his very first one 14 years ago against
Scherzer.
Max Scherzer.
Believe it. Check it out. Look at the young Salvi. Oh, we put a charge in it.
Salvi hits it high in the air, deep to left field. Loperfido looks and gone.
And Salvador Perez sets a Royals record with 9 20-plus home run seasons.
Congratulations, Salvi. Great that your mom is here, your son here to witness that. That's so nice. And
Mike Yastrzemski, the batter, he has struck out both times he has seen Scherzer today.
Called strike 3. Backdoor slider got Yastrzemski.
This is Max Scherzer coming into the dugout, and when the manager and pitching coach are kind of following you, chances are they're telling you your day is done. 6 innings, 84 pitches, and handshakes, and now acknowledging everybody else in the dugout. So it looks like Scherzer is done.
And we told you the Blue Jays bullpen has been a mess lately.
Into left center field. That's in for a base hit. Frazier turns it first, headed for second. Straw, the center fielder, fires it back in, but it's late going to second base. That's the 3rd double and 4th extra base hit for the Royals today. Frazier's first of the afternoon.
split the gap perfectly. Now let's play the game. Let's move him over and get him in.
Grounded to the right side. So with 2 strikes, he at least makes a productive out. And Frazier's at third with 1 down.
It's just what we're talking about right there.
Now you got to get him in from third. Isbell against Scherzer. Doubled twice to the opposite field. And the bunt is down. Here comes Frazier. And Isbell is out. But it's a 1-run game.
And that's a manufactured run, folks. We set that all up for you. Good job, Royals. Take what they give you.
It's almost turned about as fair play. You had a lot of bunts early on for the Blue Jays in that third inning.
A little too close for comfort for a team that needs a win. They're up 3-2, bottom 7. Noah Cameron is back on the mound, and now he lines it to left, a base hit. Good at bat for Ali Sanchez.
Leadoff man's aboard, and it brings up Joey Loperfido in a one-run game. He drops down a bunt again to the mound. Cameron has it. He goes to second. They get one. Witt to first and a full split, but then he can't get it in time. It's just a fielder's choice as Sanchez put out on the 1-6 at second base.
Oh, Cameron has allowed 3 runs so far, and all that came in the third inning. He's only given up 3 singles since, and he'll depart with the runner at first base and 1 out in the 7th inning. And Steven Cruz will get the top of the order.
And that's ball 4, so it's first and second with 1 out. Blue Jays would love a little insurance, just leading by 1 here, bottom 7. And this is into left field, a base hit. Loperfido around third, on his way to the plate. The throw is cut, and it's a 4-2 ball game. RBI single, Ernie Clement. The Blue Jays will take a 2-run lead to the 9th inning. Jeff Hoffman, 25 for 29 in save opportunities, including Wednesday in Baltimore when he picked up his 25th, is into the game here today. Fastball, strike 3 called. Always so good to get the first guy in the 9th inning.
That brings up Mike Yastrzemski, who's glad to see somebody other than Max Scherzer on the mound.
Hit on a soft line to second, bouncing into the glove of Ernie Clement, who tosses it over to first, and there are 2 outs in the top of the 9th.
The 41,000 here in Toronto get a little bit louder. They start to stand. They continue to clap. They begin to roar. Some of them are starting to wave towels and hats in the air. They do like their hockey up here in Canada. Adam Frazier steps to the plate.
Got him.
Hoffman strikes out Frazier, flexes on the hill as the Blue Jays take it 4-2 to even up this series with the Royals.